It's time for a Siskel and Ebert Burt Reynolds Shitty Film Review.
Christy, where the hell you been?
Burt Reynolds is the newsroom boss, and Kathleen Turner, his star reporter and ex-wife, in the comedy Switching Channels, one of four new films we'll be reviewing this week on Siskel and Ebert. I'm Gene Siskel of the Chicago Tribune.
And I'm Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. Our first movie is Switching Channels, and it's the fourth movie version over the years of The Front Page. Two of them called The Front Page, one of them called
Here's a Girl Friday.
Very good, Gene. A classic Chicago newspaper comedy. The movie is sort of a sign of the times. The action in this remake no longer takes place in the old criminal courts building where reporters for rival newspapers slugged it out. No, this time it's a TV cable news operation that's in the middle of the fray. But the basic plot remains the same. A convicted man is due to be executed at midnight, and the news director, played by Burt Reynolds, wants to convince his former wife and current star reporter, Kathleen Turner, to stay on the story. But she wants to quit and get married, so Reynolds tries to discourage her fiancé, played by Christopher Reeve.
Christy, guess what? Reinhardt Brothers just went belly up.
Oh, Ray, that's wonderful.
You own this network? No, he's a little guy. Looks just like Hitler. Oh.
The Front Page has a reputation in the theater world as an unfloppable play. It's put together like clockwork, and it always delivers the laughs, and that's what happens this time. I like the way Switching Channels preserved the satirical style of the original, which painted reporters as absolute cynics who would do anything to get a story. The dialogue moves like a horse race in this movie, and Turner and Reynolds stand toe-to-toe, blistering each other with their one-liners, while Reeve has lots of fun with the role of the millionaire would-be husband. I laughed a lot during this movie, although not at the end, where for some reason this version leaves out the last line of The Front Page, which is only the most famous curtain line in American theatrical history.
Yeah, I missed that line, too. I missed a lot more, though, than you in this film, as I compare it with the other pictures and just as a piece of entertainment. I thought that the Christopher Reeve character was funny for maybe like 2 minutes, and then he became sort of a crushing bore, and the whole interplay between him and Turner and him and Reynolds was not interesting. In addition, I didn't find much chemistry going on between Reynolds and Turner. I did not believe for any moment that they were lovers. Now, I know that this is a play that I'm watching, but at the same time, I am watching it as a movie which demands a little bit more reality. It's set much more contemporary than the older films, and as a result, just watching these characters, I didn't buy them as people.
All of these films were contemporary for the times they were shot in. The Pat O'Brien version, the Cary Grant version, the Lemon and Mathau version, now this one.
And I liked all of them, including the Mathau version and the Lemon version, not this one.
Well, I don't think you're really supposed to think there's real romantic chemistry there. I mean, this is written by Hector MacArthur.
Yeah.
They're cynical.
And played by Turner and
but I mean,
Reynolds.
They're
not
cynical Chicago newspapermen.
Yeah.
These guys are absolutely, the characters are supposed to be manipulating each other all the time. It's not supposed to be psychologically deep and profound and
I don't want it to be. I don't want to be profound.
It's all just right on the surface. One-liners, quips, movement, slapstick, action.
For some reason, I didn't buy it with these people in the film. The casting to me just seemed off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the end of this Siskel and Ebert Burt Reynolds Shitty Film Review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos and original Burt Reynolds content right here on the Gator McKLUSKY channel.